Hey guys, welcome back to the second episode of the uh, Oklahoma Dairy Cattle series. It's not the title is Achievement Chasing or something along those lines, never mind. Anyways, here we are, and I have replaced that New Holland forage box with another one, a Meyer RT 220, and this is by BSL Modding. You can get it from their Facebook page if you would like. Uh, it's much nicer, infinitely nicer. Yeah, it's still on a list, but anyways, it's nice. But the reason we are here is we're not getting the cows yet. We're far from it, but I figured you guys deserve an extra episode of chopping corn. Uh, Also, there are other things that we need to do. Right now, I'm already on government subsidy. Uh, you guys will see the sign out at the farmyard gate. I will go out of my way to show it. And at first I was considering that, yeah, I'm boosting things a little bit, and when we get to this and this much amount of money, I will remove the sign and you may not even see it, and stuff like that. But then I decided that this is stupid. If I go for government funds, if I am uh, choosing to be a beggar, then why not go down that way fully? And what I'm doing right now is I'm using it to boost things and to make things faster, because otherwise, what's the point? So another thing that we're going to do, I am fairly certain, in fact I am 100% decided, that I will turn field 15 into a grass field. I mean, it's, it's like, it's oddly shaped and everything. So yeah, we need that, and for that we need to do a bunch of things. I'm pretty sure of that. Yes, it needs lime and it needs plowing, two of the things that I don't enjoy too much. So what we are going to do is that I will set not plowing, liming. So I will set a bunch of workers, or not workers, but a bunch of contractors on it. I will have it done in custom farming. So yeah, and Sophie Dresner, lots and lots of German. This may be an area that was settled by German settlers. Anyways, so this is going to be uh, done by Sophie Dresner and her bunch, probably. Yes, and we're off to go on with the chopping operation. Currently, we are driving back to the farm to drop it, and I will show you guys what's going on with the fermenting setup as well. Uh, so yeah, as I stated, we have this, or I have this new shiny uh, forage wagon on lease, and this is made by BSL Modding with some contribution by Appalachia's Modding. Now, I'm not sure. I happened upon their Facebook page. I'm talking about Appalachia's Modding, and they are a group of modders that I often talk about, and the very reason is that they are very good at modding. They have, or used to have, several mods that they uploaded to the official mod hub, and they did great. Like, they created a 600F series headers for the 65, then 64, no, it was 6400 to 6510 series combine John Deere combines by Seed. Uh, and the Walker combines. So for those, they made a pack of headers that was up on ModHub. I think it's no longer up there, but you can get it from Appalachia's modding Facebook page. And they made a bunch of other things, and those were really good. But what they are not good at is handling public relations, because what tends to happen is that every now and again work in progress projects get leaked and things like that, and then they snap and they say they quit modding, and then regret strikes in, and in a couple of months time they are back up, and they keep doing their things, which is totally fine in the sense that it's their gig, they do as they want, but come on, you guys are making clowns out of yourselves with this on and off thing. Um, so yeah, but that being said, I'm happy that there is movement along their pages. I said twice when they decided to quit that good riddance, but when they come back is also good riddance. So yeah, that being said, they know they're modding, so they are cool guys altogether. And this is I think BSL modding is pretty cool as well. They have some nice stuff. They have a mod network page. They upload their mods, by the way, to mod network, so you have a chance of finding it there as well. Guess you should search for Meyer. It's spelled like Meyyer. It's an actual real brand in real life. So yeah, there's that. Also, I figured that this road is much quicker. Uh, in the first video, I actually took a detour to get to the farm because I read the map incorrectly. Then again, if you check out the map I will show you, you could easily get to the conclusion that this road is not the straight interconnected route, but it's two uh, dead ends that just are uh, really close by to each other. So yeah, over here, where are we? We're supposed to be somewhere here. No, here. Oh, yeah, here, yeah. So over here, if you check it out, you see it absolutely doesn't look like it's an underpass. It looks like here the highway is going on a mound, and the road ends here and here. Whereas in reality, here are two bridges, just like here, and actually the highway is an overpass. It makes sense. So it should look like this. Yeah, anyways, uh, now I know that it's what's the reality and that I can come a much shorter way, and that shortened uh, work. Also, another thing that is helpful, that this silage box has a much bigger capacity. over the previous one, so it's uh, less turns. Yes, and there is the government subsidy sign, and it stays up for some time because we are going to get some things that we need to spend on. For example, the cows. The cows will be a big expense right out of the gate, and feeding them, because our own hay is quite the way away, and our own straw. So for some time we will have to actually buy buy a large portion of the feed. Although no, the straw is not that far away because we have two fields of wheat that are growing. One is field 33. How do we do it growing? And that, okay, so that's two stages, and the field 53 should be good eventually. But we are very far from our own hay, that's for certain. That's another look. Also, what I ended up doing, I had to invest in an actual fermenting silo. A silage clamp was out of the question because I have no space, neither in this yard nor in the other. I will show you guys right away what's the plan for the future. So I currently have this fermenting silo that I placed because I realized that this is not a fermenting silo, this is just a storage silo, but this is the next best thing to a fermenting silo because it can store all kinds of forage items. So I could, if I so wish, I can collect loose straw, I can collect loose hay, whatever I would like to have. All it takes is a forage box and a pickup or something along those lines, and then it goes. And this here is an accident site because then I thought that this is a silage bunker, but this is not one. This is a storage place. As you can see, there is no prompt of compacting or how much chef it holds. So this is definitely not a silage bunker. So that's why I had to invest in the fermenting silo. That's fine. Anyways, as for the future plans, as we grow larger and feeding the animals will become a doozy, what I'm going to do is actually turn field 53. The plan is that I will acquire other field or another field or other fields, and then turn field 53 into a huge fermenting yard with several bunkers that can be filled up and whatnot. That, or if I buy another farmyard with cows, because I would like to turn this into a very big dairy farm eventually that involves the whole area, the whole map. Then it may happen that those come with silage bunkers. I'm not really familiar with the layouts, but later on I will definitely switch to uh, the method of fermenting silage in bunkers as it's classically done. Yes, so this field could be the future site of a large fermenting operation. but then again, that means that I need bigger, better equipment, like a forage harvester with a bigger header. I mean, it's a good thing that this the current one that I'm using, the old Jaguar, is on a lease. It's not mine. It's not a bad machine per se, it's just not too big. So that fairly small field up there, field 32, took will take almost a day. It's not even done yet. Then again, I know that this back and forth between the main yard and that field is also adding a lot to the workload at the time. Also, another chunk of the government subsidy money has arrived, because it's coming in hourly, 100 grand an hour. Now I think once this field is chopped, I can set another contractor loose there as well. So yeah, it will slowly but surely be drained, that huge amount of money. And also, I think if I would be at the at the point where I go ahead and buy the cows and all the necessary things, this would barely be enough to get everything, because I'm gonna need a feed mixer. I think I will invest in those things, like a feed mixer, possibly a straw blower, and then of course all the rest. And I want another tractor, so that it can be a dedicated yard tractor. This is the main workhorse currently, uh, or it could be the other way around. We'll decide that, or I will decide that yet. I don't want to go with two large tractors, because that kinda kills the point of using fairly small machinery where possible. Uh, but yeah, we'll see how it's going to go. Right, now we're getting back to the field where we are working, and we get another load. Goodness. By the way, we are getting close to being done with that field. Also, the sound of this tractor is pretty nice. It's just not easy to hear it. Whoa. Alright. Uh, Back on the Jaguar. Yes, this is a fairly nice setup, but I could imagine in the future I could imagine a bigger chopper that makes quicker work. Field. And eventually something crazy. The real good business would be if I had a constant helper who doesn't mind to be quote unquote on camera and who is willing to widely experiment with and learn how to drive next to a chopper or uh, or I don't know, things like that, so that we and would be readily available. But that's a dream. It's a long shot to find something like that. They actually work with like I could imagine an even a trailer, a semi-trailer with an even bigger capacity and and it would go alongside the chopper. Instead of this setup, but it is what it is. I don't have that person yet. Because Rob is really not into this kind of business anymore. I tend to close down the pipe because that way it doesn't clip into the trailer when taking a steep turn. You know, it's just immersion in reality. And as you can see, it doesn't really matter that this this wagon is bigger. It's getting filled up just as quick. So basically I'm spending here like, I don't know, 5 minutes and then I'm driving for 10 minutes down to the farm and back. The good news is that I do have a silo over here, so the contents of field 33 can be stored here. It won't take an hour to cart everything down. So yeah, that's going to be lovely. The only thing that needs to travel for an extended period will be the now there we go. So is going to be the bales, because the straw bales that will come off of that will be needed obviously down the main yard with the cows. So yeah, it's going to be a doozy. And we're almost full. 96, 7, 8. And there we go. What I do is usually stop the chopping mechanism, then make space for the John Deere, get out of the chopper into the John Deere. There it is. I usually tab, but now for the immersion, I'm not tabbing. In we jump, fire it up. Fetch the trailer. Take it down to the farm. But I guess I won't make you watch that one more time. One was enough. So yeah, thank you guys for checking this video out. If you want to see the next one, make sure to subscribe. Uh, also, uh, if you enjoyed this one, dropping a like is making my day. About now, a few hand-selected videos and playlists by me should appear for more of your entertainment. That being said, see you next time. TTFN.